going on YouTube? Guardedkam here from Team KYP. I was in the scrub tournament we had, and I came in second with gears. It was interesting. It was I had fun. It was gears for me. It was an old archetype that I was really not into before, but now with this new support, it's like shit. It's pretty fun. So I'll get right to the deck profile. I'll show you what I play, and if you like it, let's get to it. Alright, we'll start off with the monsters first. We play 3 Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. He does burn damage on summon, only normal summon, not special summon, and he also does. He also works as a poly if he's on the field. So you could fuse from your hand and whatever. Like you could get your big beater out, like your chaos or even your halter, just to do some extra burn damage. Like you can do 2,000, almost 2,000 damage in one turn just by burn. He also, I mean, if he attacks, none of your opponent can use his effects, but you don't want to do that anyway because he's only 1,000 unless you find a way to beef him up. I played 3 of the new Ancient Gear Wyvern because it's a good search. It searches any Ancient Gear card you need at that moment in time. It's pretty amazing. Like this is what they really needed, to be able to search anything out. Like searches your big guys, searches your spell card, even can search the trap that I used to run, the Ancient Gear Reborn, but I took it out because I found it too situational. So, but this is just, it's the best card they got. I played 2 new of the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. It's like a Ancient Gear Golem except on drugs. Like it also can do destruction too at the end of battles if it does battle. And depending on what you sacrifice for it, it gets different effects, like the gear or a gear monster or a gadget. So like he's just he's just OP, man, just OP. You play 2 Ancient Gear gadgets. Some people run them at 3. I like them at 2 because like I run the other gadget formula, so he can always get on board. He can stop either monster, spell, or trap effects once per turn. I think, yeah. Because you normal summon or special summon him, and you can declare the card type depending on which one you want. And I play 2 Ancient Gear boxes. Ancient Gear box is a good card because let's say you search for him, you can also search for another. Usually you would search for him because his attack or defense is under 500. So he's like a good searcher, but at least if you add him, you can go into maybe a rank 4 right off the bat, depending on what you need at that time. And last but not least, for the last Ancient Gear monster, I played the original Ancient Gear Golem. I didn't actually play him at first, but I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? He's pretty good still. And now that I can get him out, even ignoring the special summoning thing, so he's pretty good. A 3,000 beat stick that can't let your opponent's spell and trap cards activate. So that's pretty sick. And then now I played a gold gear gadget. I played 3 of him because he's a good. He's like you get your special summon right off the bat if you just normal summon him, and then you can also, if he's destroyed, you can special summon another gadget, either himself, like him, not him, but the silver or the Ancient Gear gadget. One has gadget in their name. Play 2 silver for practically the same reason. And now I play 2 scythe. For artifacts, stop some of my opponent's special summoning, which is really good, especially if I'm matched up with Zodiac or something. Stop their special summon right off the back, especially if he's using that. It's like, that's amazing. I play 1 artifact artifact because why the hell not? Like it's a good fucking card. Like field destruction of any card, 1 face-up card. It's pretty good. I wouldn't like, why not run it if you still have available to it, even if that's the 1. Then I played 3 of the new spell card, Ancient Gear Catapult. It's friggin' amazing. Like, this is what Ancient Gears needed. And like, oh man, the deck would still like, I mean it runs, but like with this, it runs so much better. Like, as long as you have no monsters on the field, you pop one of your cards face up and you just get a big beat stick out. Like, it's ridiculous. And usually you would use it against either Gear Town or Gear Fortress, because then like when one of these are popped, you force a special summon out anyways. So then you can just get usually two beat sticks right off the bat. So that's pretty good. And then to search up my Gear Town, I have 3 terraforming. Well, why not terraforming? Every deck nowadays usually has terraforming. If you don't have terraforming in your deck, you're bad. Now I play 2 Overload Fusion. This card has come in check a few times. Like, man, it's just get Chaos form out in sometimes one turn, and it's just ridiculous. I also play 2 Gear Fortress. I was thinking of bumping up to 3, but sometimes I just like it at 2. Like, don't always use it all the time. I mean, it should be used all the time because of its effect, but don't always get that chance. Sometimes I just get rid of it right away. I play 1 Artifact Ignition. This is just to get your guys out faster and stop your opponents either play or like interruption too, especially if you get Scythe or the other sword out. So like, it's just a good card. Play 1 Foolish Burial with goods, so you can get your artifact, not artifact, the ancient gear catapult out to the graveyard. So, I play 2 Artifact Sanctums because of it's just OP. Either if it's destroyed or if you activate it, you get an artifact out and disrupt plays. Play 2 Grizel Prisons because this is more less a fusion based deck or attributing, depending which way like it goes. But I mean, this would probably be, I could swap this out probably for 2 D barriers depending on if I want to switch them out or not. I have them in another deck. It all depends if I want to switch it out. But other than that, it works really well. Like, I was able to misplay with not misplay, but to mess up some of Captain OJ's plays, and it was pretty fun. He actually had a hard time with me. We went 2-1 against his Red Eyes, so I gave him a good run for his money. But let's move on to the extra deck. You play 2 Chaos form because he's like the OP guy, like a lot of requirements, but if you can get him out, nothing can activate during his battle phases. Like I think it's, yeah, he's just fucking yeah, he's unaffected by spell and trap cards, and your opponent's monsters can't activate their effects during the battle phase. So yeah, they're damaged too. So it's like, it's just OP, man. 4,500. Can also do piercing damage. Can attack each one of your opponent's monsters once per turn. It's just OP, man. OP. Now you play 3 Howitzer. He's a good burn fusion, and he's also unaffected by card effects. Usually you just throw him down in defense, let them run him over, get another big guy out. You can go get one of your engine gear guys. And then I play 1 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max to go into my ranks. Like, you get 2 of the big guys out, a few XYZ into him. That's also why Phantom Fortress is in here too. Another good beat. Him, he's like Chishula XYZ. Like, just banish all your opponent's stuff depending on what you want to banish. Artifact Durndal, yeah, just because I have the artifact option in here because they're okay. I don't know, I like the artifact option. Then I play the Utopia package because why the hell not? You have your rank 4 abilities. I play 1 Crooked Cook because then he can just be unaffected by card effects as well, and then just go off. Like, especially if you have nothing else on field, and it's like, well, I need someone out, and he's pretty good. Play 1 Castel because Castel. You don't play Castel at least in your deck if you can. You're not good. You're broken. And I play 2 Gear Guns. I had him at 1, but someone recommended him at 2, so I'm like, well, whatever, I'll put him back at 2. And he's just a good searcher too if you can get him out. And I mean, you don't really use his second effect often, or if he gets destroyed, you search for a gear guy because you don't run gears in here. But well, you run gears, but not the gear guy, whatever those stupid guys are. But yeah, you run 2 of him and gets all your searches off. And then I also play 1 XYZ Rebellion Dragon as my last XYZ. I mean, if I had Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, I would totally throw him in here because I find him easier to go into than Chaos sometimes. It's just that I don't have access to him, and he's actually kind of hard to find if you don't own him already. Because I tried a bunch of stores and no one had him. But I would probably actually take him out if anything. I mean, he's good, but I would probably take him out. But that's a deck profile for a scrub tournament that I came in 2nd place in, and I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Guardedkam out.